Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Computer Love, Part 33.
Well, I don't do social media. Well, first of all, nothing's real there. It's like one of them fast food commercials. You know, you see like an Arby's commercial, and they're like, Arby's has filet mignon. And you're like, how's that fucking possible? And you see the picture of the filet mignon, and it looks amazing. You're like, what the fuck? How does Arby's have filet mignon? This is impossible. For $2? And then you go to fucking Arby's and you see the filet mignon and it looks like shit in person. You're like, oh yeah, that's right, this is Arby's. Why did I believe this would be anything different? That's exactly what it's like meeting somebody from Instagram. I think that's the only healthy way to deal with it. Now, if you're looking for a McChicken, then go get a McChicken.
Exactly. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that is a beautiful clip from That Damn Michael Che. TV show, sketch show, very good. Michael Che is fucking hilarious. The guy in the background, I don't know if you heard him, I think he's one of the writers. He's like, you don't go on Instagram to, get a big piece of steak or whatever. Sometimes you just want a McChicken. And there's nothing wrong with, sometimes you just have a craving for some candy or some fries. Like, you don't need fucking roasted potato and turkey l'orange or duck l'orange or I don't know, whatever the fuck it's called. That's how often I eat it. With the Canadian prices today, holy fuck, forget it. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, what he's trying to say here is that a lot of people do the whole online thing, okay? The Instagram here, which, if I wanted weed in 1995, Instagram I fucked that joke up. The point is, weed. Now, you just go on there and try to get some pussy. But, it's free. What do you expect? It's fucking free, okay? You go to, Dollarama. Like, I'm not going to get a fucking butterball turkey, okay? You're gonna get some cheap shit, and that's it. Like, that's what you should expect. So if you do the online dating thing, you're definitely, like I've said before, and I will say it again, you gotta have some, very thick skin, and you just gotta get ready for all the fucking wackos out there. Like I said, I got lots of stories, and here's some, okay? Let's get this shit going, huh? I mean, now I'm craving candy, but I want to finish this first, okay? So there's one girl, all right? And by the way, it's rare to, even when you talk to someone online, it's rare to meet someone online. And this is how, like, not only are we fucking this lazy as a society where, we don't even want to go outside to get laid anymore, okay? Forget even going to a local bar. Those days are done. I mean, you can still do it if you want, in these Canadian winters, it's going to be, a little cold, your dick is not going to maybe, it depends how well your place is heated. I mean, you want to present yourself, better. That's why people love the, fuck in the summer. But the point is, we don't even have the balls or, as I said before, to go outside and actually, do it. We're lazy. We don't want to meet people in person anymore first and get to know them and then ask them out for a date. No, we want everything just instant, hence Instagram. There you go. That was great. But, but now, like, we just pray that someone lives close by, and I found someone close by. I'm like, thank God, now I don't have to go to, worry about the, people coming from, Sudbury, and I don't know what the fuck Sudbury is. I'm told it's cold, and I don't know, there could be an epidemic there of drugs too, and holy shit. I mean, again, allegedly, this is what I just heard. It's a whole thing. It's places in Ontario, folks. Just, I don't know, do your research. I can't do everything for you. If you don't get these beautiful Canadian references, I can't help you. Bare naked ladies, whatever. The point is, lovers in a dangerous time. It's a dangerous time any fucking time. All right. Now we don't even have a fucking prime minister. It's a whole fucking thing. Anyways, can I get serious just for a moment, please? Find someone local. Then I do. I find somebody who's local, very close by, not that far. You know, maybe a couple buses, worst case scenario, but that's not bad. It's still not bad. But again, you know, we have trouble trying to communicate here and trying to, you know, click and, you know, it's a simple little thing like, you know, I'm free on this day, so message me on this day. And she didn't message me on that day, of course, because, you know, that would just make my life easier. And, you know, and then she starts blaming me because she thought it was the next day and she already made plans and we got into a fight and blah, 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 blah. And even before this, like she'd get, yeah, clearly she was drunk and she kept repeating herself every like 5-10 minutes and, you know, sending me weird pics and it didn't look good. And then I don't know, like at one point I'm wondering like, what am I doing with my life? Because I look at the picture and I could have sworn I was looking at me with hair. But the point is, you know, you gotta establish some kind of trust in the beginning here, okay? And just trying to have a good, you know, communication is key, folks. And again, a lot of things get lost in translation when it comes to doing the whole online dating thing. I mean, forget about texting. Forget. That's just, you know, a whole fucking thing there. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, making up Morse code at sometimes. But my best advice, what I'm trying to say here, folks, is try to have a good communication, okay, when you're talking to someone. If you say you're going to meet on this day, don't, you know, hoe it up the next day and or that day. And just try to, you know, get things, you know, try to show you care. That's all. You know, try to remember what you said, and that's all. I mean, memory is key. You know, I mean, the edibles are pretty good here in Canada, but try to, you know, try to remember shit.
Why don't we sell that shit we smoked the other night, yo?
You suggested that already.
For real, B?
Marijuana affects the memory.
I do remember that is a good movie. Apparently, Dave Chappelle said that I don't know, they kind of turned into like a kids movie. It was supposed to be more rated R, but I still enjoy it. But yeah, man, just try to remember your shit, huh? That's all. That's all. So, talking to another person, nothing else to do. And, you know, I was talking about this whole communication thing, you know, having a connection, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's really important. And, yeah, she appears to, you know, agree with me, you know. She's even like, I agree, online dating is a struggle. And she also said, just the process of carrying a decent conversations to find out if someone is compatible, only to meet after chatting to discover there's zero connection. I hear you. But you got to go through the process. You have to, you know, see what's normal out there, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, normal is subjective. Your normal would be different to my normal. It comes down to how willing a person is to actively look for their person, which would mean a lot of disappointment, but maintaining an open heart and mind with being too jaded. Okay, I mean, I get it, you know, but still, she's, you know, making a little sense. That's cool. I get it. So we start talking for a little bit more. And I'm like, all right, beautiful, cool. So to me, the next step is, you know, give me a text. We'll text a little bit, then we'll call, have a good conversation, hopefully, and that's it. So, but then she said this: I only share my number after I've met someone in person. I've made the mistake of wasting so much time chatting with someone only to meet, and there's absolutely zero connection. It's weird. You can connect with someone on the phone or through texts, but the real deal can only be confirmed after a face-to-face. Chemistry is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how people get kidnapped. No, absolutely not. I don't agree with this shit at all. To me, I'm going to tell this advice to anybody out there. I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm going to keep fucking saying it again. I have never met someone that I haven't at least talked to on the phone. You got to find out what is going on with this person. Now, again, you know, I sort of agree. Clearly she's had some bad shit happen to her in her life. Okay. You know, when it comes to online dating and connections, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, if you talk to someone, I mean, by this logic, if you talk to someone just online, just texting back and forth, bullshit, I'm not normal, what's normal, blah, 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 whatever, you know, I don't know, everyone's a, you know, fucking scientist. You got to talk to someone on the phone. I'm old school, okay? I you know, born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, you know, best decade of music, or one of the best, or I think we can argue the last best decade of music, that's for damn sure. Okay, you know all this shut the fuck up. Now, I like to talk to someone on the phone. You get a good vibe, okay? Now you could meet him in person, but then as soon as you meet the person, you know, within a minute, you know, listen, I've had dates where literally like I'd be in the car with them for more than a minute. I think like how the fuck can I jump out of here and survive this? You know, like it's that bad. So you gotta somehow, you know, and yeah, I talked to that person on the phone, obviously, but I don't know. It was a whole thing. I don't know. She was really into Amy Winehouse. The conversations got very dark. But the point is, just, you know, I think it's very important to talk to someone on the phone before you meet them. I think so. You learn a lot about a person. You see how they, you know, act and, you know, the voice tones and all that. I think you can learn a lot. So I disagree with what this person says. I mean, she definitely had a bad experience or maybe more. But my advice, ladies and gentlemen, overall is you have to talk to someone on the phone. That's why I see a little good conversation going, but I don't want the shit to drag on forever online. That's why I say give me a text and call, and we can continue this from there. So if it doesn't work out that well, you know, fine, no harm, no foul. But from there, I think you can get a good vibe what someone is really about here. I mean, come on, even if it's like a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute call, you know, that's it. Just figure out what the fuck is going on with their lives and all that simple shit, and that's it. That's it. It's that simple, you know? Ring, 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 hello. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Oh, you're funny. Oh, yeah, I like, you know, sports and, you know, knitting too. I don't know, whatever she's, I don't know, I'm just making shit up, guys. Who cares? It's like 3 people that listen to this podcast. Who gives a fuck? And, yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, let's go out. Then, you know, click. And that's it. Like, it's that simple, you know? That's it. You know, like, I don't have to write you a fucking script here, you know? That's it. So, make a simple phone call. You know, don't be afraid to give out your number. Worst case, you block the person, and that's it. Okay? So, bada bing, bada boom. So, this next person here, I'm sure it won't be successful. No, it wasn't. Again, you know, I was trying to get a good conversation going. You know, I did actually got her number. You know, that's cool. Told her to text me. She texted me. There you go. Already doing better than the last person. Great success. You know, so I'm just, I don't know. I'm just trying to get a good vibe here. And then a lot of times what I do is I just send people like funny clips just to, you know, make, you know, try to liven up their day, you know, because I could tell they're down, and just to see something funny, especially, you know, if we're from the same generation, like you'll understand this, you know. And, you know, I sent her something, and I don't know, for some reason she found it offensive. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty funny. It was, what is that clip? Great question, folks. Thank you. So the clip was from Saved by the Bell. Remember that classic episode where, you know, they found, some dude came to the school, and he was an actor or some shit, and then they found, you know, like a piece of joint in I said piece of joint, not pizza. I just want to, you know, in case, you know, it's always about food with me. But anyways, yeah, some weed in the bathroom there, and they found out it was the guys, and then he's there to promote an anti-drug thing. Yeah, remember those bullshit anti-drug things in the '90s? There, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. And then you realize, yeah, your brain on drugs is, it's not that bad. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just weed. But I sent her the part where they decide they can't do the commercial with the dude, and they all decide to just do it themselves. And the part at the end here, I'll help you guys out here.
Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dangerous.
Stinks.
And that's it. Like, just a very simple thing. I thought it was funny. I don't know. But then she took offense to it. She goes, what's this clip you sent me? And keep in mind, I sent this to, like, pretty much everybody, and everyone's, like, laughing. Saved by the Bell. I remember that. Yeah, bullshit, drugs, whatever. And then, she's go, why'd you send me this? I'm like, I thought it was funny. And then I said, I missed the 90s. I mean, who doesn't, right? And she's like, not for me, unfortunately. I was offended. And at first I thought, like, maybe she's talking about the decade. I was like, it was a great decade. And then maybe she's a little bit older, 80s kids. I don't know. Maybe I should have made a Family Ties reference or something. And, did you guys ever see that episode of Family Ties where Tom Hanks, he's in the one episode, but, like, I mean, it's clear he has an alcohol problem, but, I mean, like, because it's 80s, I mean, you're just laughing. I mean, it's just... I don't know. I love Tom Hanks. Don't get me. It's funny. You got to see it. But the point is, and she goes, like, I think you're calling me stupid by sending me that GIF. And I go, really? Like, that's what you got out of this? And I don't know. I mean, and then after that, she's like, I'm not feeling this. Yeah. I would say goodbye. Whatever. So I mean, well, two things. One, she clearly has never listened to my podcast, or else she would have left, weeks before that. And two, it's a fucking joke, okay? And I even explained to her all this shit, and she's the only one that complains. So again, guys, you gotta have more of a thicker skin when you do this online dating thing. And again, it's just first of all, I don't want to go out with a woman who is not a fan of Saved by the Bell. I mean, my God, if that's not one of the best cheesy '90s comedies of all time, I don't know what is. But it's very reminiscent to me. So, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, get some thicker skin, and and learn when you do the online thing. Not everything is about you. I mean, I think I said I was sorry, but but come on, it's a Saved by the Bell clip. I mean, it's no big deal. Come on, guys. Let's get a sense of humor, huh?
Would I use dope? Nope.
See? And then years later, he's in the movie Dead Man on Campus, where he has a bong the size of me. That guy is half Chinese? The more you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a big fan of dogs. Let me explain. So, I was talking to this one girl online here, and I don't know, she's from, I don't know, some far place in Ontario, who the fuck knows. And again, I've always said this before, and I'll say it again, like, it doesn't matter, even if you put in, like, local search, wherever your dating app tells you, I mean, it'll still give you fucking, like, Timbuktu. And, I figured I'd decide to roll with it. She's cute, but then she sends me pictures, and, nice pictures, don't get me wrong, she looks very beautiful, but there's one picture, I don't know if she's aware of this, but, like, her dog was, and again, you got to understand something, ladies, guys, just, aliens, everything out there, it's, like, we don't know you, you know what I mean? Like, you ever talk to someone online and they just tell you their whole fucking story within the first 5 minutes, like, yeah, I just got divorced, I got this many kids, and, like, I'm not feeling well, and this medication's not, really kicking in. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The point is, she had her dog on her lap, and it's funny because, like, I'm not asking for a dog pic or whatever pic, and and like her boobs are like right on her dog's face, and on top of that, like I don't want to see this shit because now I'm jealous of a fucking dog. The point is just you gotta just take a normal picture. That's all, man. Like we don't need to know that that we're competing against a dog that is getting more action than me this year, and just that's it. That's it. I don't I rather just watch Family Guy and just chill and dog free. That's it. But again, folks, what I'm trying to say here is just don't drag guys along here. Like we're not your dog. Just treat us with some respect here, and just if you know it's not going to work out, just nip it in the bud. Don't tease us. That's all. That's all. I mean, like, am I asking? I'm not even asking for a fucking treat here. Just just plain simple to the point. That's all. All right. Woof. Fuck off. So this next woman I talked to here, seemed to have a good rapport. We ended up actually going to the same school at the same time, a little bit older than me back in the day. I had no idea who she was. I don't know. I think she told me she went through a whole thing, moved out of town there, blah, blah, blah. So, hey, that's, good little rapport there. Why not? Then I'm like, okay, so are we going to go out here? No, yes, I don't know, again, stringing me along here. And then at one point, she's like, I'm stranded in my town here, state of emergency where I live. It's been extremely challenging 2 days for me. No power and stranded. So yeah, so much for last weekend. Probably won't work anyway if I have to be the one doing all the driving and traveling. Okay. So again, folks, I understand that. Don't get me wrong. If you live in 2 different cities, I get that. But at the same time, do not string guys along. Listen, you ladies, okay, I'm going to get some shit for this, but you guys, I'm telling you, you fucking, build their hopes up and then that's it, Get boots, you gotta, say it right off the bat if this is gonna work or not, okay? Don't get our hopes and say, oh my God, I can't wait to meet you and then come here. I know the area so well. That's all bullshit. We get it. You're probably bored on some level, and then I don't know, the edible probably wore off, and you're like, hey, I'm not gonna fucking drive to this asshole. But let us know ahead of time. That's all. That's all I ask, please, okay? Am I asking for too much here? I mean, really. Maybe I am. But the point is, just let us know right off the bat. That's all. That's all. Speaking of wasted time, of course, you're going to talk to women online here who, like I said, I don't mention names here because, I don't want to get sued. But at the same time, I mean, even if I wanted to, I have no idea how to pronounce this, this name. And I'm just trying to have a simple conversation with her. And again, this is going to sound bad, but you know how sometimes you just look at a picture and you just know the person is not going to speak English? Like, you just, like, it doesn't matter what their profile says. You look at them and you're like, you just know this isn't going to work, but you're like, worst case scenario, you have a story. And, I'm just saying, simple thing. Hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And then at one point she says little words, not sure what this means, and I'm like, fuck it, who cares? I'm like, you seem nice. Here's my number. And she goes, hi, I feel comfortable to chat through this avenue before exchanging numbers. How does that sound to you? Well, it sounds like a scam. And then I'm looking at her picture here. It looks like, one of these pictures from fucking, like just outside of Athens or something. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen a part of Toronto look like this. And it says located in Toronto, Ontario. So, she likes nature walks. Okay, whatever. The point is, sometimes you can just tell right off the bat, what a scam is. But again, sometimes you just have a little bit of a story. Sometimes they suck like this one. Sometimes they're way better, but, I don't know what to tell you guys. They all can't be winners. And sometimes they seem to be, really deep into religion. You look at their profile and they say, my favorite book is Bible. I think it's called The Bible, ma'am. But anyways, something I'm embarrassed to admit that I love is French vanilla. Ladies and gentlemen, the point is, sometimes you don't even know if this is a fake profile. Sometimes you don't know if, the person is Fruit Loops. It just, again, they all can't be winners, but I don't know. Fuck it. I tell you what really grinds my gears, though, to quote the great Peter Griffin, when someone thinks they're funny. Now, listen, I get it. I'm not the funniest person in the world, clearly this podcast. But, a lot of people, you ever give someone, you don't even give them the number yet, and they already messaged you, through whatever the app, and, they alert you, whatever, and, I don't know, they're trying to be funny, and you can tell they're, let's be honest, foreign, and, and there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, just putting that out there. And, but then they'll try to wake you up with some bullshit. And they go, in this early morning, I make you laugh. I'm like, well, I don't know, just, if you can, if it makes up for the grammar, sure. But, and she's like, it depends on my mood, like what makes me happy. And, what makes me happy? Sleep. So again, guys, ladies, aliens that are just, fucked up, just be considerate. Try not to wake someone up this early in the morning, okay? Unless it's really fun. Listen, if it's really funny, then go for it, But it wasn't. But the point is, just let me fucking sleep, huh? So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this has ever happened to you before, but you ever talk to someone online and you really do have a good connection right off the bat? Really really good. You just know this person's all right, and we're gonna see where it goes. She even she'll compliment your looks and your humor and everything. Everything is just going awesome, just awesome. And then all of a sudden, she'll send you pictures, nice pictures, clothed pictures. And then without even asking, she'll send you, more erotic pictures, bra, panties, all that. And then she'll even take it further. And again, I'm not even saying anything. I'm not even playing this game with a cheat code. I am just, in the lazy boy, relaxing, just enjoying the show. And then she starts sending me nudes. Lots of nudes. Now, are these nudes from today? Are they, gathered from years and years of different positions and different times you go to the beach so your ass is more tanned? Who knows? Who fucking cares? But the point is, all of a sudden, the person just disappears. Basically does all this in a matter of days. And then all of a sudden, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just disappears. Nothing. Gone. No explanation whatsoever. Maybe she's back with the boyfriend. Maybe she got her eyesight back. Maybe the stepfather told her, hey, no. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what kind of sexual hold this person has on this person. Again, I'm just speculating. I'm just making jokes here. But I don't know what the fuck happened. It was a really good thing. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to call her every once in a while, see what's going on. Maybe she's in trouble. Who knows? I remember years ago, when you're younger, someone ignores you, you're trying to pick up on them, and then, you get pissed off at them. You're nothing, because you're stupid and immature. And then weeks later, she goes, I'm sorry, one of my family members got sick, and, I don't like the way you responded. I'm not interested anymore. So, yeah, you totally fucked it up. So I'm like, okay, from now on, Just give the person the benefit of the doubt. You never know. Worst case scenario, they tell you to fuck off, later. And that's what she did. She just all of a sudden just told me, look, fuck off, blah, blah, blah. That's it, But no reason. No. I didn't do anything, guys. I swear to God, I was just as cheesy and stupid as I usually am with you guys. And that's it, Maybe I look like the stepfather. I don't know. It's very possible. Have you ever had that happen before? Like you go out with someone and then like you meet their family or, the father, brother, and then you're like, wow, with the twins, you're like, and this is, like you don't need Dr. Phil to figure this out. Oh, you might be a little fucked up. Yeah, you do. But the point is, I don't know what happened. And this is where online dating gets really frustrating. It's just, it's very, very flaky. I tell people this all the time. You got to have a thick skin for it. But even still, when this shit happens to me, I am a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. And I'm sure a lot of people are when that happens to them as well, because remember back in the day, like someone wasn't interested in you and they would just tell you to fuck off. And you get pissed off, but like they want you to fuck off. Like, but they tell you right away. They don't tell you months later. They tell you, look, I got my eyesight back. I'm not interested. Fuck off. That's it. It's that simple. So, but today's world, just everyone's, I don't know, man. Like they just disappear. Ghosting. That's it. But it's very sad. I'm just saying. If you truly don't like someone, don't be afraid to tell them to fuck off. And that's one to grow on. But until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another thrilling episode of Computer Love, Part 33.
You're a damaged goods lady.
Did you tell her about us, Harry?
There is no us, you psychopathic bitch.